Okay, here's a package I received today from Target. So let's just get right into it, open it up, and you can get a full experience here, what it's like. And let me just tell you that I was really concerned that I might not get this figure because it did happen a couple of times with Target, but fortunately I got it, and this is what I got. I got the Buzzing Bumblebee Origins Autobot Jazz. So this is really a nice figure. Here's a look at the front of the box. Let's take a look at the back of the box with the product images and the accessories, which I'll kind of share my thoughts on later. Some nice artwork on the side there. The other side, some cartoon drawings of the other characters, I guess, in this Buzzing Bumblebee series. So now let's just get right into it, open it up. Let's open it up here from the bottom. So I like doing this just to give you the full experience. So no cutouts and things like that. So here's the instructions. Let's take a look at the instructions. Get rid of this. So here's the instructions. Let's take a look. And this is what you get. The accessories, how you can store them, attach them. And then the transformation steps. Look at how they're nicely numbered, which is a good design, and that's what it looks like. So looks pretty simple. So now let's go ahead and open it up. It's just folded up like this, and this terrible cheap toilet paper wrapping, which, look at that, and it creates a mess just trying to open it up. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna ramble on and on about just how bad it is, but this is holding your accessories that you get, which we can take a closer look at the accessories here. So we have a nicely sculpted gun. I believe that's cartoon accurate, and we get his grappling hook thing. And I'm just gonna tell you, I think this is really dumb, especially when they don't do anything to give you a string. They don't even give you a like a hole in there to be able to put it in yourself. So yeah, that's just one of these frustrating things that Hasbro does, you know, just ignoring important aspects of a product. And now let's just go ahead, take this out. Pretty easy. And now let's take a closer look at the figure. So first of all, this looks really nice, and like I was telling you, I was really concerned that I might not get this figure because that's not the first time I pre-ordered from Target, and then, you know, after delay approval, it eventually didn't come through. But fortunately I did get this one. There was a delay, but I approved the delay and I got it. So here's a look at the figure. Let's put his gun in his hand. So now let's just compare this actually with the Studio Series version, because there's no cartoon model of the Origins Jazz, but here you could see the difference. This Studio Series looks better, probably because it's a Studio Series. I actually like both transparent blue, but for some reason I like this lighter blue. But anyways, here's the difference, and one of the main difference is the attention to the detail here, like the blue on his hip. It's missing here on this Origins Jazz, and the grill's not painted. But it's just typical mainline retail stuff. the Hasbro does. But anyways, here's a look at the figure, and I'm not going to transform this because, but here he is with the previous Origins, which is the Bumblebee. This is really a cool figure. And you know that we are going to get the Wheeljack. And now there is a rumor. So, I mean, you should kind of already figured it out that Hasbro's now making all these obscure characters, missing characters, because they're trying to complete all these figures from the cartoon. But anyways, here's a look at the figure. So now let's transform it and take a look at the alt mode. First of all, let's go over the articulation, which is something I'm not really a fan of, only unless you need to point certain things out. But the head, first of all, the head, it's a really nicely sculpted head. Head is on a ball joint, so it can go up and down, side to side, all around. Shoulders, same thing, can go front, back, out to the side. Bicep swivel, elbow joint. You can get a wrist rotation. People complain about this hollow gap, but you know, this is mainline retail. This is not a masterpiece figure. Waist rotation, there is no ab crunch, but the legs can go up, down, out to the side. That's cool. Thigh rotation, knee bend, and ankle rocker, and no tilt up, but you do get a toe tilt down due to transformation. So that's a quick look at the articulation. So now let's go ahead and transform him into his alt mode. Okay, here's a look at Origins Jazz in his alt mode, and this is a really nice looking alt mode. So first, as always, let's compare this with the animation model so we can see how well they captured the cartoon aesthetics, and I think they did a really nice job. Looks really nice. This is really a cool figure, and let me just share some of my thoughts on this. I'm not really a fan of mainline retail figures. You know, I like the Masterpiece and Mini Masterpiece or Legends by New Age Magic Square. But this is a figure that an obscure figure I don't think is going to be made like in Masterpiece style, or even the Legends Mini Masterpiece. So for that reason alone, I think this figure is definitely nice to have, because look at this. This looks really cool. I mean, this is a Cybertronian Jazz, the nice color, the shape, a futuristic looking vehicle. This is really nice. And yeah, let's just go over some couple of things. The storage, which are really dumb. If you want, you can attach the gun up here, which is dumb. But what is kind of cool, again, I'm really liking these blast effect features, because this is cool. You can put this on here and you can kind of get a look like this happening, like he's zooming out. So this is really cool. So yeah, this is a nice looking figure, and here he is next to the Bumblebee, and you could see what that looks like. This looks really nice. And of course, you know, there is the rumor that we are getting a Wheeljack, but you kind of knew that we're going to get a Wheeljack. So yeah, that's going to be really cool. To have a complete set of the Origins Autobots. So now let's transform it back to robot mode and have our final thoughts. Okay, my final thoughts on this figure. I really like this figure, and that's because I think this is a figure that we are not going to get in a masterpiece form or a Legends or Mini Masterpiece. So that reason alone, I think this figure is definitely worth getting. And the fact that, you know, it's a popular character, Jazz, and the alt mode looks really nice. Even the robot mode here looks really nice. I mean, it's missing you know, some paint and stuff, which I didn't mention, but you know, it is sculpted. That blue piece is sculpted there, so I may kind of custom paint that myself, just being the cartoon accurate nitpicky person I am. But anyways, I really like it. There's a lot of great things about this figure. I like the tolerance is a little tight, but it's not tight where it causes major problems, but it's tight enough where you could see here, I mean, you get good amount of friction for good articulation and stuff. So this is one of those mainline retail figures that's definitely worth getting because it's fun to play with, and like I said, I don't think we're gonna see a masterpiece version of this figure. So that reason alone, I think this figure is definitely worth getting it. And more importantly, I like this figure, and yeah, I just add this to my collection.
Any luck, Jazz?